Before today's video begins, if you guys want to support me as a creator, Roblox has now introduced star codes. All you guys gotta do is type in my name, Matrix, just before you guys purchase Robux. Thank you so much, everyone. Now let's get into the video. It's here, boys. It's here. Welcome everybody to a brand new video today on Drifting Simulator. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. If you guys didn't hear, guys, this game got its update, the one I've been talking about, the one we've been working day and night to do, and I just want to go ahead and give a huge shout out. You know who you are. Thank you so much, man. We couldn't have gotten this update without you. You are so important to the team. And anyways, I want to get back to the tricksters and just let you guys know that this game got updated. As you can probably see, it is a huge update and we have a lot to go through. So first things first, this is the July 4th update, along with a lot of other fixes and improvements. Like, we're gonna go through them, don't worry. But primarily, this is the July 4th update. Before anyone says something, I know it's July 5th, okay? We got this out just before July 5th, and the car that you're looking at right here is actually the free car for every single person who logs in to Drifting Simulator before July 8th, which is Sunday night, or I think Monday morning, either or. You guys have the whole weekend to get this car. Definitely get it because it is very customized and it is a Hellcat, okay? So this isn't just your regular Charger, this is a Charger Hellcat, and I'm telling you, you gotta get this car. It is definitely worth it. It can't be modified and it can't be deleted, just like the default car, my Mustang. So besides that, guys, that is basically what the theme of the update was, but it is not the whole update. Trust me. There is so much to it, and I'm not even going to be able to get through all of that because there's so much, and there's going to be little fixes that I'm probably going to forget to tell you, but primarily, we have an in-game store. You guys can see here we have all the game passes for sale, and we have coin packages. So if you guys don't want to grind, or you guys want to get some like easy crates, you guys can purchase these here. Those are obviously available to you. Another thing is, if we go into our inventory, these are now animated. The whole garage system is fixed. Let me show you guys what I mean. So we're gonna go and we're gonna buy a crate here. So as you can see, the crate menu is still pretty much the same, except take a look at this. We're not getting a good example of it right here, but we got a Supra, but we changed a lot to do with the crate systems. So the crate systems nowadays are going to be offering you pretty much more chances at exotics. I don't want to say that the chances changed, because let me tell you something. We actually we tweaked all the rarities a little bit, okay? We tweaked all the rarities, and they're not super OP. So don't think that like, oh, the exotics are super high chance anymore. They're not a higher chance. However, you will see them in the preview more often. So you guys saw where the scroll wheel thing was kind of going and showing you all the cars you could get. You are a lot more likely to see the exotics there. And I think it really gets you excited, you know what I mean? So we changed the crate system. It's super good now. The biggest thing, and I can't believe I'm taking this long to get to this, the biggest change in the entire game is data now saves, okay? Data now saves. All of your progress is going to save. You're not going to get reset, and honestly, we know how much you guys were upset about that. That was the biggest problem we were facing and the most important thing we needed to fix. So we took a lot of time and we were able to fix that problem, and we do hope that that helps out a lot of players. We had to reset the game, okay? I have to tell you this. We had to reset the game primarily because there was exploits that were getting people to insane amounts of money. So many easy exploits that were getting people insane amounts of money, and it just needed to be patched, guys. It really needed to be patched. We couldn't obviously go through, and a lot of people lost their money and their inventories and their progress, and we're talking thousands of people, guys, thousands of people. So we had to do the executive administrative decision, decide to do a big reset. However, we're not going to leave you guys in the dark. First of all, you have an insanely great car to log in and acquire, and soon we have codes releasing that will give you guys a bunch of currency so you guys can get new customization, or you guys can get some new crates for free on us, okay? Lots of things. We're definitely trying to kind of cater to the community. We do feel really bad about the data save problem, but we tried to make it as apparent as possible. So hopefully you guys are okay with that. Everyone knew about the data reset. It was a big problem, but don't worry. You know, obviously this is the first week of development, but everything from this point forward should be much smoother, guys. It's smooth sailing from here, boys. Smooth sailing from here. So that is the big one. Data saving is fixed. Game passes are in the game. You guys can purchase them from in-game now, which is a lot easier, guys. You guys could literally just go boom, boom, I want 2 times coins. It's as simple as that. So that's really helpful. Another thing that we have is the, of course, this is a big one, and we actually have a car now, so I can show this to you. Let's spawn our Toyota Supra and take a look at our new customization. First of all, the bug of you not being able to get inside the car, that is fixed. You guys can get inside of them without any like glitches or lag. But if we go into the customization menu, take a look at this. It is very obviously different than it was before. All of these cars here, from this one, all these are all not supposed to be unlocked for the average player. These are all the More Colors Game Pass. We also knocked the price down of the More Colors Game Pass, so instead of it being 200 Robux, it's 149. A lot of people complained about it, and we didn't want to make everyone upset, so we just dropped the price. But these are all the default colors. As you can see, these all cost money to actually purchase, but we can't really see the cars very easily here while you're customizing, but as you can see, this is a flawless system, and you can see what car is highlighted. So this is one of the premium colors. I'll show you a few of them. This is another one, and I think that honestly these cars look pretty awesome with these premium colors. We've got so many different types. Silver is another one. We also have, if we go over here, we have this really cool teal. In general though, guys, there is quite a lot of new things coming to the game, and we're about, I would say, give or take a quarter of the way through the update so far. So we'll keep talking about it, and obviously we will keep updating. We want to make this game as good as it can possibly be, and we have so many plans for new stuff. Another thing is the new loading screen. You guys probably saw that when you logged into the game. We also have some new map areas, which we will get to after the list is complete. We have nighttime city lighting, so the lights turn on at nighttime, so the city looks pretty much well lit up. Now, another big thing, this is kind of controversial, but definitely needed. We have patched a lot of the grind spots. You may have noticed this when I was driving over here, but over here, this Walmart used to be a huge grind spot for people. Huge, but now we've added in all these little speed bumps and all this like separation, and it is no longer nearly as OP as before. So it's still an area you guys can hang out at, but definitely not nearly as OP as it was before. Let's go ahead and spawn the Charger. I like this car a lot. This car might get a retune, to be honest with you. It's really good, but we wanted to give the players a good car, man. Like, to be honest with you, like, we felt pretty terrible about the situation with Drifting Simulator, and we wanted to give back to the community at the best of our ability. So look around, you know, stick around for codes. Those are going to be huge soon. We want to be able to give you guys as much back as we possibly can. Another thing you might have noticed, while we're driving, take a look at the XP. It's totally different. It's animated now. It adds up a lot more. One of the things that we're still working on is showing you guys the multiplier, and not just like 1 times, 2 times, 3 times. We want to show you guys specifically your multiplier as it relates to your game passes. As you know, the VIP Game Pass gives you 1.4 times the XP. It also will give you 1.4 times the amount of coins. And we have separate 2 times coins and 2 times XP multipliers that you can buy as well. So if you guys buy those will actually stack, and they will appear next to the amount of XP you got. So it'll say times 1.4 XP, and then it'll show you what you've got. Or it'll be like up to times 3.4 XP if you have both game passes. So it can be pretty good, guys. It can be really good. So let's go ahead now and let's talk about some of the popular grind spots. This is the controversial thing I wanted to mention. All of the popular grind spots have been looked at, okay? We know about a lot of the farmers, the AFKers, that kind of just sit in circles and drift. We are fixing every area that allows players to do that, okay? Because we know that that's just cheating, and we wanted to fix that. Obviously nobody knew like that it was a big deal or anything, but we didn't know either. So we went and we changed all of that. So all of the grind spots now are adjusted. That includes even down here. All the beaches are now a lot more bumpy than they were before and have a lot more around them. So you can't as simply just, you know, drift around. You still can, as you can see, you still can. But it's not nearly as easy and AFKable as it was before. Another big popular grind spot was the lighthouse. That was huge. This area as well has gotten a lot more hilly, as you can see. But if we go over to the lighthouse, that area is basically anti-grind area now. I mean, look at this place. It's totally changed. So you won't be able to come over here and grind in circles as easily anymore. And then yeah, so those were fixed. There's other areas that were fixed, like the Walmart, and probably other areas that I am not even thinking about right now. But let's talk about the new areas in the game. We've added some new areas, one that I think a lot of people are liking, and one that I think you guys are really gonna like, but one smaller one. Let me show you the smaller one first. So if we go over here towards the baseball diamond, you guys can actually enter it now. And you guys can chill inside of here, and you guys can drift it out, and it's a pretty great area to just hang out. And I mean, you guys can see all of the advertisement. There's even a leaderboard here, which is a part of another update that we've added, where now the leaderboards show players' faces. Our number one player is level 61. Oh my god. GG to that dude. But yeah, new leaderboard with new, like, you guys can see your previews of yourselves, which I thought was really, really cool. And if we go to the new areas, so you guys saw the new baseball diamonds, but if we go to the new area, this is a drift track. So if we head on over to this area over here, over to the drift park, we can start to go onto this drift track. And I think a lot of people really like this area because it's really, really well thought out and pretty smooth to get around and drift in. So this is it right here, as you guys can see. It goes all the way around here. It even has its own tunnel as well, which I think is pretty cool. You guys can practice your drifts here. Like, as you see, I just spun out. But you can practice, like, how to stay between the lines and, you know, building a drift around corners. It's pretty awesome. I think that this is probably one of the underrated parts of the update. So check this area out. The map builders put a lot of time into this to make it fun and fluid. You can see we're going underneath a bridge. And then here's the tunnel. Oh, dang it, whoops. Okay, so that's a little bit of a bug that we have to fix. There's something in the car that's making it hit with people. Don't worry about it though, we're working on it. But as you can see, there's a tunnel here, and then the track just kind of wraps itself around. It doesn't actually end, so you guys can kind of just keep going through the drift park again, underneath one bridge, underneath another, all that sort of stuff. And it's a pretty fun area to just hang out in, I think. Otherwise, besides that, there is so much more. Many bugs and glitches have been fixed, and so much more that we're focusing on doing as well. I want to open up a couple more crates here. I might actually buy some Robux to do that, or I could grind. You know what? Let's not do that. Let's grind this out, guys, because to be honest, this is still episode number 2. We're still playing the game legit, so let's make sure that we continue to do that. You know, one thing though that I really like about this update, guys, a lot of people who like just start the game, they have the Mustang and they say that it's kind of too hard to drift. However, the problem is, if we give you guys a faster car to drift with as a starter, like, it kind of defeats the purpose of progression. The cool thing about this car is it kind of hits a really sweet medium. It's definitely better than the Matrix Mustang, but it's also like easier to drift, you know? So players who are coming into the game, they're trying this out, they have a car that's pretty easy to get XP with. You still want something better, but it's not bad. It's actually a pretty good car. It's a really good balance. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead. We've got enough money now. Let's go ahead and open up another crate, and hopefully we can actually get a Supra. I'd like to get 2 of the same cars to show you something, but ooh, okay, I'll take it. An R34. So we've got these 2 cars. Now, a cool thing is, the cars, when you have duplicates, they'll actually start stacking on top of each other, so you'll never run out of inventory space right now. Since we have under 20 cars and 20 inventory spaces, you will never run out of inventory spaces. You can have unlimited cars, because when you have 2 of the same, it'll say Toyota Supra ×2 or ×3, and then you can just click here to sell one of them. If you're wondering about colors, guys, the way it works is you're basically coloring all the cars. So if you have a Toyota Supra, you can color it, and then all times 5, all 6 or 7 Supras you have will be that color as well. We're hoping to make some differences on that later, but for now, it's really not even close to a big deal. Otherwise, that is going to be the video, guys. I was really hoping I could show you that, but this update is huge. I will be live streaming later, so I hope to see you guys there. I will be giving away some copies of the game, of course. But otherwise, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in Salt Rock Bay. Take care, everyone.